What up? What up? What up, everybody? Welcome to my oddcast, not the podcast, but the oddcast. Yeah, the government shutdown is getting to a lot of folks. There's a lot of people out here who just struggling, man. Not only that, man, but it's kind of hard to fly on airplanes and travel to different locations because the airports pretty much closed down. They're shutting down airspace. It's really crazy, man. And one thing that I hope that it doesn't get too crazy. And when I say get too crazy, I mean like riots. You know, when people get real angry and real upset, you know, they start rioting and stealing and running up in Walmarts and breaking things and taking things. And I just hope it never gets to that. I hope it never comes to that. Because I've been on TikTok and I've seen a lot of people make threats about all the things that they're going to do if their SNAP benefits are cut off, right? I seen it. They said they was going to do some crazy things. And then all of a sudden, I just happened to go to Walmart, right? I went to Walmart. I see police officers armed up, bulletproof vests, all types of guns, all types of weapons. They was ready for some action. They was ready for some action, man. They were ready. They're looking at you. Every time you walk right past them, they're looking at you to see if you have a bag. They're looking to see if you have a receipt. They're looking at your clothes to see if you have anything tucked in your clothes. If you're shoplifting, like they're on you. They're on it, and they're looking for people. So I would highly advise you not to go to Walmart and steal. That would be a terrible, terrible thing to do because you will go to prison. Prison, okay? Yeah, and it's bad. I see people on the internet breaking down in tears, crying, you know, because they're not getting paid. And you got other people saying, oh, you should have saved money. It's your fault. You should have saved money. And I'm like, bro, it's been 30 days and they have bills. It's not just a mortgage and it's not just a car note. It's just not. You got a lot of things. Some people got a lot of bills. Some people have more bills than others. You know, they got to pay college tuition. You know, college costs money. People go to college to make money. They go to college to make more money, but they end up paying more money once they graduate because of all the fees and the student loans and then the interest rate. So the interest rate, that's one thing, you know, when you graduate from college, that's the interest start kicking in. It's no longer the minimum payment. You're paying interest. You're paying extra. You're not just paying what you borrowed. You're paying more. And the longer you hold on to that loan, the more you're going to have to pay. That's just the way it is in America. The best thing for you to do is just to pay off them loans as soon as possible. Pay off the debt as soon as possible, because if you don't, guess what's going to happen? The interest is going to sneak up on you, and then you'll be paying the interest only. You'll only be paying the interest. You won't even make the principal payment. You'll be paying on the interest, and that's how a lot of people get trapped because they're stuck paying the interest. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Real crazy work. And it's a tough time in America for a lot of you middle class people. A lot of the middle class, and I'm not even going to talk about the below middle class, because the people below middle class, they just, I don't know what to say about y'all. But even the rich people, they're struggling. Look, the stock market was all hot red today. It was crazy. Because, you know, all the stocks were down. Then you scroll over and see crypto. All the crypto is down. Like everything was red today. And I'm looking on the news to try to figure out why everything is red. A lot of times, if it's red like that, something major happened. But nothing major happened. Only the government shutdown happened. But everything was red, and I was wondering, is stocks a great investment? Is crypto a great investment? Because if it is, why is everything so red? You know, why is everything so red? If it's such a great investment, why is everything so red? And I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Me personally, I like futures. It's fun. You just gotta watch your risk management, man. You just have to be careful when you're trading futures in those prop firms, because you can easily lose thousands of dollars. But if you're borrowing money from somebody else, then it's not really your money that you're losing. So you don't really have nothing to worry about, right? But if you want to make money in a prop firm world, you're going to have to be careful. Now, here's a book that I've been reading. I've read like the first 2 pages. Now, this book is called The Mental Game of Trading, The Mental Game of Trading, and it'll help you out if you are an emotional trader like me. Because when you see that red and it's dropping, you be hoping and wishing that it's gonna go back up, but sometimes it just doesn't. It just doesn't. You lose your chips. But originally we was talking about, the government shutdown and how it's affecting everyone. And it's bad, man. It's bad. It's terrible, man. I wish you guys nothing but the best, man, because it's just bad, man. Like, I've never seen a government shutdown like this. I go to the stores and I see single moms, I see women, they have to put things back. It's like, and they don't even have a lot of stuff when they go out to the checkout counter, but a lot of times they have to put food back because they don't have the money, man. And I tried to help somebody one time. They turned the help down, man. But it happens so much now. It's like every time I go to Walmart, it's always somebody putting food back because they don't have enough money to pay for the food. They don't have enough money to feed their kids. There's people out here really starving like that. Like, in my brain, I used to think, oh, there ain't nobody out here starving to death. But there's people out here starving to death, man. They're starving to death out here, man. It's bad. It's crazy. And I wish you nothing but the best.